Nothing much has changed. Back amongst my friends, grooving with my DJ. The smile drives away.
To get a bumper crowd in today to support Yarra's Taranaki. And if you're a long-time follower of rugby, and let's assume many of you here for this historic occasion fit that bill, then you'll notice someone missing during today's match. Not on the field of play, but at its edges. He's someone who first ran up and down the touchlines of Taranaki's representative rugby matches in 1965. He was fresh out of New Plymouth Boys High School, where he was an accomplished rugby player, so he knew what to watch for, what to try to capture with his lenses, what would be demanded of him when he returned to the Taranaki Herald darkroom after each game. Rob Tucker has been doing that for the past 56 years. Not all of it was at Yarra Stadium, which was called Rugby Park when he started haunting its boundaries and recording the try scored, the line-outs, the mauls, the memorable feats of our rugby greats. He covered rugby at some of the world's great stadiums, recorded the sudden departure of Keith Murdoch from the 1972 All Blacks tour of Britain, captured moments of triumph and despair at Eden Park, Carisbrook, Athletic Park, Lancaster Park, and every major provincial rugby ground in New Zealand and Australia. Today though, he's up in the terraces of Bukikura Park. He might have his camera with him, he might not. The thing is, Rob has retired from covering rugby, not willingly, but because of ill health. You can be sure there'll be moments though when he'll be thinking about that touchline, the anticipation of tries about to be scored, staying out of the way of assistant referees, the dressing room moments of poignance, joy and sheer exhaustion, all there to be recorded forever. We wish him well and thank him for the many thousands of still images he has caught for us over more than half a century.
Back amongst my friends, grooving with my DJ. Your smile drives away my blues. Never gonna lose the feeling. Your smile drives away my
Hello Sue, give me a wave. Lance, look over here, give us a wave.
Yes, you're right.
David.
Sugar.
It's my pleasure to ask Captain Ewing to bring up Rob Tucker. You'll notice, Rob, that you licked out of your seat and Jim licked straight into it. So I have Tuckers to the left of me and Tuckers to the right of me. But it's my pleasure, Rob, to introduce Rob Tucker for the citation. Rob is a professional photographer and has used his skill behind the lens to showcase his native Taranaki and promote it to the world. As a young photographer at the Taranaki Herald, Rob made a point of recording Maori wahine with the Moko for posterity. After working in newspapers in Auckland and London for many years, he returned to New Plymouth in 1999 and set about supplying Tourism Taranaki with promotional images at no charge. He encouraged travel writers he knew from around the country to visit and write about Taranaki. He was instrumental in securing to the region as a location for The Last Samurai with Tom Cruise by taking the Scout on a tour at his own expense. He has published more than 30 photo books, including 7 on Taranaki, including Pukekura Park, The Jewel, the New Plymouth Crown, and 7 editions of Images of a Nation, Taranaki. He has helped young people interested in a career in photography and helped produce fundraising books for Fitzroy School, where he was a pupil. It's never really recovered. But I give you Rob Tucker.
I'm unprepared as well. I'm quite humbled by this. I thank all those concerned and thought enough of me to put me up for this award. I think it's not just for me, but for other photographers, especially the young ones coming up behind me. It's your opportunity now to take over where I've left off. I came back to Taranaki in 1999 and decided there was a need to show Taranaki to the world. I was in Auckland for 26 years and all I heard was, oh, there's the Awakino Gorge and there's that Mount Messenger and it's an 8-hour drive, and when you get there, there's only cows and a mountain. When I saw Arena Brooks, who was running Tourism Taranaki that same year, I said to Arena, have you got a library of photos of Taranaki? And she said, yes, I have. And I said, can I have a look? And she got a shoebox out and showed me 5 transparencies. I think 4 of them were of the mountain with cows. And one of a lovely canoe prow, which is in Pukeariki. And I said to her, have you got a budget for tourism photography? Because I've worked around the world in tourism, especially the Thai Tourism Authority. I've just finished work up there in Thailand. And she said, well, we've got a budget, yes, of $1,000. And I said, oh, what's that for? And she said, that's for the year, for photography. I thought, oh, really? Okay. So I decided to spend a year reintroducing myself to what is Taranaki after being away for 32 years. And it's been an amazing journey. And I have found places that I reckon a lot of you would have trouble finding. There's so much treasure here, photographically, and it's only just being scratched the surface of. And I've enjoyed every minute of it. And I think now that I'm old enough to retire, young photographers like Brodie Dolan, guys there, and Sam, the chalice is yours. So thank you very much, and I'll find somewhere to hang this. Excellent, thank you.
It's indeed an honour and a privilege to be here tonight. And I was asked to come 2 weeks ago. I was in the Tainui rest home. One of the recipients rang me and said, "What are you doing the 11th of August?" I didn't even know what blooming date it was while I was in there. And I asked why, he said, "Don't go anywhere, I'm coming to get you." That's all I heard until I came through those doors tonight. And now I'm sitting down there minding my own business. And lo and behold, I'm up here. I hate to think what's going to happen during supper time. Rob, we didn't expect to meet, mate? When I first came on board as the Kaumātara and the minister to STOS at that time, Shell Tide Oil Exploration. And Rob turned up. He took a photo of me on one of the rigs out at sea. And my family, Rob, up in Hokianga, seen it. They wanted to know what the heck was I doing on the oil rig. Only thing I said was, "Don't you fellas try and get out there, you won't catch a bloody fish." But yes, his expertise behind the camera reflects and speaks volumes for the history of Taranaki to be embedded into the minds of our children and their children for tomorrow.